Anastasia Peralta here with Native Cinema Film Festival, and I have James Kleinert with me, writer and author of No Country for Truth Tellers. So, tell me about this book that you wrote.
Well, the title is quite descriptive, No Country for Truth Tellers. And I started shooting this project almost 20 years ago. And it started with rides to Wounded Knee, which are known as the Bigfoot Memorial Rides, and also the Mending of the Sacred Hoop Rides. And as I was finishing that film project, it was called Spirit Riders, I went and filmed my first Bureau of Land Management, BLM, wild horse roundup, as we're in the dark. Should we keep rolling?
What do you think?
You still got picture?
Okay, so so continue.
So I was shocked at what I documented. It was a brutal, devastating roundup to the wild horses and to the landscape itself. And as time went on, I released several films on the plight of the wild horses. And what you need to understand is when they're removing wild horses, there's a land grab going on. The land grab is from the mining and the oil and gas operations, the extractive industries. So I was exposing the extractive industries, the lands they were grabbing.
So I heard that there was a little bit of trouble and complications with that.
There was a lot of trouble with that. When you tell the truth in this country, Big Brother comes after you. And they tried to silence me and my films. I ended up taking the BLM, the Department of Interior, to federal court. I beat the BLM in federal court. My case, Kleinert versus BLM, is set precedent in federal law, Freedom of Information Act law. And what was revealed is that the BLM had been targeting me for almost 10 years. We found internal documents back and forth in the department that was clearly showing that they had efforts to silence and stifle what I was exposing. And so it's a film about the wild horses, the plight of the wild horses, which greatly mirrors the plight of American Indians in this country. The story is so similar. But we take a bigger look at it and we show what's the reason behind it. And it's this massive land grab that's going on by the extractive industries in this country. And what happens to those lands after the extractive industries are there is most of the land is devastated. The groundwater is polluted. I've documented a lot of uranium mining here in the Four Corners. Communities are devastated by the pollution. And so it's a modern day Western of what's going on here in the Wild West.
Well, definitely out here in the Southwest Wild. And so the episodic is called Mustang and Renegades?
Mustangs and Renegades, a modern day Western.
Wonderful. Well, we're looking forward to seeing all these episodes and looking forward to seeing more courage from you.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
And again, my name is Anastasia Peralta with Native Cinema Film Festival.
Great.